Hi everyone, this is Heather with Twin Flame Blu-ray, and I will be doing today's tarot for April 2nd, 2019. It is my day off, so I will not be on camera. I get 1 or 2 days off a week of not doing makeup necessarily. Did my hair, but and did the haircut, but no makeup, so you get me behind the scenes and you get to see what I am doing with the cards. What am I doing with the cards? Let's see. I'm not doing Celtic Cross spread. How do they want to come out? Interesting. Oh. Okay. Some love cards on the side again. Alright, so I'm just going to leave it. They're all wanting to come out, and I actually am in the middle of trying to do the monthly readings by horoscope or by astrology sign. So having technical difficulties trying to learn editing, that's not really working, so the cards are all wanting to come out because I didn't get my Aries video finished and out today. So it's recorded, not edited. So let's see what's going on for today. So we have the Five of Pentacles in traditional tarot, or Five of Autumn with the Fairy Tarot here. This is the feeling left out in the cold card. However, on the upswing, we have the Nine of Cups, or Nine of Summer, which is, after that, the feeling emotionally fulfilled card. So apparently don't worry, because this feeling, if we're going past current and future, we're coming out of this, really, I mean, that's the Pisces retrograde, Mercury retrograde for everyone. So it was a very down and out time for a lot of us, most of us. And now we're kind of coming into, it does feel a lot more like this. Obviously, I'm back to having energy to do videos. So things are feeling up, things are feeling a lot more energized. And then we get the Princess of Spring, or the Page of Wands in traditional tarot. In this deck, this is my kick up your heels and go have fun card. So we've been in the depths of really processing. We're coming into some emotional fulfillment, and the energy is raising, so this is the go have fun card. Okay, so the first one's out over here, since we have so many cards today. We have the Queen of Spring, or the Queen of Wands, which is our Leo energy, which is being back in our power. It's a nice progression of energies here. And then the Ten of Swords, or Ten of Winter, which is the Stick a Fork in Me and Done card. In this deck, I liken it to the walking away, really being done. And if we're talking about this love, coming into the love situation over here, I'm likening this to the Five of Winter, or Five of Swords. These are both walking away from someone that is not good for us, especially when it comes up with this one. It always reminds me of a person, or tells me of a person. So making better decisions, making better emotional choices. And okay, we're talking about ending of that. We're talking about starting something brand new with the Fool card, or the Dreamer. So brand new path, brand new start to, I want to say general path in life. It doesn't have to be about relationship right away. This is about really the journey to finding ourselves, going inside and finding ourselves first. Especially with this Leo card here. Then we get, which one wanted to come out first? Three of Cups, or Three of Summer in this deck, in reverse. So this is always my card of, in this deck, if it's in reverse, something that's supposed to be a celebration, something that was supposed to be emotionally fulfilling. If it's coming out over here towards the past area, it was not. It wasn't what we expected. but now there's a new offer of love coming in, an offer that's from the heart. This is the Princess of Cups or Page of Cups. So there's a lot of a lot of leaving stuff behind, a lot of moving into the new energy. And then over here, we wanted to, or the cards wanted to come out and talk about, these are all majors except for this Five of Swords over here. So we have, I was laughing earlier because the Unity card wanted to come out. And this is the Hierophant in traditional tarot, but in this deck, I use this a lot. The decks pick, you know, when I do my readings at work or from home, whichever, they pick the person, and the decks kind of choose which ones want to come out. And this usually comes out, the Unity card about relationships. So I guess we're going to do a little side soulmate twin flame thing going over here if we want to know the general energies of what's going on with the soulmates and twin flames. We get the Emperor, which is the divine masculine, in the upright right under the Unity card. So this is really the masculine coming back into their awareness of being at peace with themselves, being at union with their inner masculine and feminine, them really starting to get a handle of the world in their hands, and presenting their heart. So this is feeling stronger this time of year, coming out of so much emotional work, starting to feel stronger. Does that mean everyone's coming into union? No, I don't. I don't say that. I do know that the energies have been feeling a lot better though, so I believe that there must be, and I've heard, some unions coming together this time. The 333 portal, March 3rd, and this is a 3-year, so 333. I'm not one to say much about portals unless I really feel it, and I felt it after the March 3rd date. So a lot of energies raising, a lot of energies shifting. For instance, people at work coming to me saying, why can't I eat certain, they're already aware, why can't I eat certain foods anymore? It's not sudden. I'm like, that's because your vibration just went up like 7 notches. So things are definitely changing fast and furious. We also have the Chariot card, which to me, this is always someone coming into your life quickly and coming out right after the Emperor. Could be hearing swift communication from someone, including the divine masculine. If you haven't really been talking, I know that for me and a lot of twins out there and soulmates, the retrogrades are really intense. And it's usually best to not communicate so much during that time, because we process so much already that we get like hit 1,000-fold during the retrogrades. So if you haven't been in communication a lot, you may be getting more communication coming in, even telepathically, but I think a lot of people will be hearing from their masculine coming up here, is what it looks like. Then we get the Awakening card, which is also the Hanged Man card. And this is about new perspective, so all this inner work is really helping them to do their inner growth, and I'm hearing grow up in a lot of ways. That means emotional maturity, that means respect, that means, you know, and as we level up, they kind of have to too. You can't stay very far apart in evolution from the other half of you, so that makes sense that as we had to do a lot of inner work, that they have to, and it is working. So the last card to come back to this in this particular part of the story, this is, and I hate to I hate to generalize, but this is what's coming up for the twins and the soulmates. This is walking away again from someone, and if we're talking about the emotional maturity of walking away from karmics or catalysts in their life that were just there to wake them up. And this card even says, you know, making a better choice, walking away from someone that wasn't good for you. So there's a lot of this going on. That doesn't mean they're not going to find someone else that they need to learn lessons with. Again, there's no expectations with with this journey, and it's all about just letting things flow the way they're supposed to, but this is the energy that really strongly wanted to come out. So that is your general and love tarot readings for April 2nd. I hope everybody has a wonderful night, and I think I'm going to pull, I have a brand new deck, I'm going to pull one more card here. Let's see. This one's been calling me. Sorry, that was loud. This is my Fairy Forest Tarot. I gave it as a gift, and then someone gave it as a gift in return to me because I really, really wanted it. It's just so deep and so heavy-hitting with the spiritual and emotional lessons. So I'm going to pull one of the cards and read that. Oh, the Solitary. And I'm just getting to know this deck, so I'm going to read the book for this. See if you can see it without the glare. These are just the most gorgeous cards ever. So, let's see what the book has to say. It says on the card, the Solitary, dedication, self-love, and focus. Okay, that just reiterates what I was just saying about regardless of where your person is, it's about really going within and learning your own lessons and staying focused on yourself. So, let's do the book. Within you go. When the Solitary visits, you are about to go within, to withdraw and retreat from the world for a time. This can be a response to an event, from the outside, a trauma, sadness, or betrayal. I'm hearing twin flame interactions in that. And the withdrawing inwards, which appears to be depression, is actually a way of respecting the soul's shadow, doing shadow work, investigating it, understanding it, and mastering it. This card indicates a time when you will go it alone, walk your own path, choosing to carve a way forward that you can be sure remains true to the deep self. There will be a time of learning away from the mainstream, and there will be times when you feel isolated and somewhat worried about how your new path will be perceived. I have definitely just gone through that. It can also indicate that in a past life you've suffered for your gifts and spirituality. Whew, I told you these cards were heavy hitters. You may have experienced a past life as a healer, seer, witch, wizard, or medicine man in which a new order decreed your power to be invalid and dark. This fear still pursues you when you connect with the power of your gift, resulting in fears surrounding intuition and your natural talents. By going within, we learn more about our own soul. It is not a part of the journey that we necessarily look forward to, but it is a time of great development on the spiritual path and is imperative to growth. Before we can shine our light in the world, we must ignite our inner spark. This going inward is actually the sacred task of tending your own sacred flame and learning from it before turning to matters of the world again. This card can sometimes indicate that a person has undergone a literal near-death experience. And there's a lot of ego death on the spiritual path, that is for darn sure. So that is our reading for today. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow.